Welcome, viewers, to Season 2 of the Cnation Podtalk. Here, we feature inspiring personalities from all walks of life, diving into their stories, experiences, and the lessons they've learned along the way.
Today, we have a very special guest, Bernard Scholtz, the experienced left-arm spinner from Namibia, who has been a key figure in their rise on the international cricket stage. With over a decade of commitment to Namibian cricket, Bernard has represented his nation in multiple ICC tournaments and has become one of the most reliable bowlers in associate cricket. Hosting this episode is our beautiful host Sandeep.
Focusing a bit on the 50 overs. We first got the 50 over series in Canada, so we're focusing a bit on that at the moment. And then we got when we come back, we got a few weeks to go into that tournament. So then we'll go all out into the T20, but we're very much looking forward to book a place in that World Cup in India and Sri Lanka. Yeah, I think just having someone's caliber like David Visa in the change room is a big thing for us. Just the experience he brings, he helps with everything, with bowling, batting, anything. The mental side of it is, like you said, he's played around the world. He's got so much experience. He's seen it all, done it all. He does bring a big boost for our team.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Cnation Podtalk. Today we are thrilled to have a very special guest joining us, Bernard Scholtz, one of Namibia's finest left-arm spinner who has been pillar of their bowling attack for over a decade. With his sharp turn, consistency and experience across multiple ICC tournaments, Bernard has played a crucial role in putting Namibia's cricket on the global map. Welcome to the show, Bernard. We are really excited to have you on this show and especially giving us time and really looking forward to know your journey. So let's get started. How are you doing today, Bernard?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I look forward to our chat and thank you.
Great. So Bernard, can you take us to the starting, like how did this journey happen and who was your inspiration? And as a kid or whenever we start, there's some person or a moment that inspire us to take the journey, right? That's what I believe. So what was that moment for you when you felt like, okay, cricket is for me and I want to dedicate my life to the cricket?
Yeah, so I think still at primary school, I've got an older brother who is 4 years older than me, and he also played for the national team, Nicholas Scholtz. So I also always looked up to him, and when he started playing cricket and started playing for Namibia, I always looked up to him and wanted to follow sort of in his footsteps.
Right. Great. And you have played for ICC tournaments. So how was the experience and any moment or matches that stands out?
Yeah, ICC tournaments are always tough on the line, like World Cup qualifiers. Those type of tournaments is always tough because you have so much on the line. But I think one that stands out is probably our first time we've qualified for our first World Cup in 2019. That was a really special moment. That was always a big dream to play in a World Cup and to eventually qualify for that first one.
And what was the transition like playing for domestically and then representing your country on the international level? Or how does this transition happen? And what kind of challenges you generally face? Like playing domestic and playing on your home ground is different, and then playing internationally is very different, right? You, I think. Pitch and so many other factors takes into consideration when you're playing internationally. So what were the challenges, or more than challenges, how was the experience, Bernard?
I think the intensity is the biggest thing for me, and the small margins you have at international cricket is just so small. You really have, if you miss your spot with those type of batters, you'll probably go for 4 or 6. So where in the local competitions you'll get away with bad balls, but so the intensity and the margin of error is the biggest part for me.
So was it always spin bowling for you, or did you try other roles before settling as a left arm spinner?
Yeah, I think when I was a child, I tried a bit of everything, but pretty soon, even at primary school, I sort of realized no, spin is the way to go. And yeah, I'm lucky I actually chose that way. It's body easy on the and the fast bowlers.
Right. And like Namibia's rise in the world cricket has been inspiring, right? What do you think has triggered this upward momentum?
Yeah, I think a lot of hard work has gone in. Yeah, with full-time contracts in our country as well. So we've got a group of 20, probably more than 20 guys that's fully contracted, just playing cricket. I think that was a big thing for us in Namibia that changed and sort of moved cricket into a more professional setup.
And Bernard, how do you prepare generally for the matches, especially when you are playing for the countries who are doing really well in the cricket? You know, like every country is trying obviously their best, but you know, in our head, it's always like best, and when we are playing against the best. How do you generally prepare yourself?
Yeah, I think it's just to stay as calm as possible in those moments, because you know if you get in that battle with a good player, it's to stay calm and trust the process and trust that you're good enough. That whatever you do will be good enough on the day. Don't try too much. Just keep it as simple as possible, and yeah, trust in your preparation for the game.
Okay. And Bernard, as a left arm spinner, what are the biggest challenges playing against different batsmen?
Yeah, it's always challenges. Every day is a different challenge with left-handers, right-handers. The guys using these big bats these days in the T20 competitions and stuff, and guys really just looking to hit the ball. So you have to stay sort of one step ahead, get that feeling what the batter want to do. Yeah, just trying to stay one step ahead of him.
So it is not always like things will go as we plan, right? In that case, how you keep your calm in the moment? Supposingly you have had this ball played in mind that this ball will go this way, and it sometimes it can't go the way we thought it will. So in that case, how you manage your calm and how you keep the balance in the field?
Yeah, that doesn't always go as planned, like you said. In that moment, I think it's very important to stay calm. Maybe go to option B, option C. Maybe ask one of your senior members in the team other options. But yeah, when the times are tough, I think still stay and try and bowl your best ball. That's always, I reckon, your best ball should be good enough. Yeah.
Okay. And how does it mean to represent an associate nation at a global level where exposure is limited but expectation is very high?
Yeah, I think it's done a lot for our country to play on the world stage, like a World Cup, to play big countries like India. We've played Pakistan, we've played New Zealand in the World Cups. And I think for a nation, it's wonderful. It draws a nation together. It inspires the younger kids. It gives a lot of the people just proud to be Namibians.
And how have you evolved as a cricketer over the years, and was something you still working on? Like obviously it is a long process, right? You keep on adding new attributes to your character and your game. So was something you still like working on, wants to be the best in that?
I think you're always trying to improve every day. You're trying to bowl maybe a different ball, trying get different angles, release points and stuff. But I think over the years, I think the thing that's improved the most and that's helped me the most is probably my consistency. I think if you can bowl a consistent, good area and don't bowl any bad balls, that's helped me in my career.
Okay. And what are your goals for the next few years and for the Namibian cricket?
Yeah, so first of all, we've got September, we've got our Africa qualifiers for the World Cup. which is hosted by India and Sri Lanka. So that is our big goal, to qualify for that and play in the World Cup. And then in 2027, we co-hosting the 50 over World Cup with South Africa and Zimbabwe. So that is our other big goal, to try and qualify for that World Cup to play in front of our home fans.
Great. So we have one. Thank you for answering all our questions. So we have a fun rapid round also. So I would love to ask a few questions. So do you have any like superstition you follow before bowling?
Yeah, whenever I sort of get my mark, I rub the pitch in front of me before every over, and then I walk to my mark and I start my over. But I rub the ground before every over.
Great. And if you could play for any IPL or Big Bash team, who would it be and why?
I've always been a big supporter of the Chennai Super Kings, so I'd really love to play for the Chennai Super Kings one day.
Okay. And who's the toughest batter you ever bowled to?
The toughest batsman is probably Rohit Sharma. I think is the biggest one. When we played against India, I bowled to Rohit Sharma. Yeah.
Great. And what advice would you like to give to the young cricketers who are just setting the foot into the field and have plans, and especially your fans?
Yeah, I think for young cricketers, it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So I think you really need to keep doing the right stuff and do them for a long period of time. Some cricketers only start their career at 27, 28. So if everything doesn't click at 19 or 20, they just keep sticking and doing the right stuff.
Right. So, Bernard, this is like one personal question. As you said that stick to, like, if it doesn't work one day, it will work eventually, right? But supposingly, one person is trying in their 17, 18, 19, but still not working out. So, can it be like that? The game is not for them, or is it's just not working at that stage?
Yeah, it's a difficult question. If you really invested and you keep doing the right stuff, and I think you'll rather sooner than later you'll find out if it's meant to be. But just don't give up too quickly. That's all I wanna tell the younger guys.
Right. And like I have already asked you a question about how you keep your balance, how you keep your calm. But during your tough days, like always, all the cricketers all not only cricketers but all the players in general have the good days and the bad days. But how you manage to be in a better or a calmer mind in during the bad days, when it's always like your mind pushes you to think like, okay, it didn't work out, the self critic is always on. So how you keep balanced and how you manage that self critic part?
That's probably one of the difficult parts in cricket, when it doesn't go well, to pick yourself up again and go again the next day. But I think for that you need to go back to your basics, and maybe when it does go well, you need to remember, maybe write it down, whatever you did well, so you can go back to that. And just try and go back to the basics.
Okay. And how was your preparation for T20 qualifiers, Bernard?
Yeah, very good. We're busy preparing now with this. We've got our local the T20 competition, our Namibian franchise competition. We've got 6 games over 2 weekends. We're busy for that qualifiers. Although we still have a 50 over games in Canada coming up, but and then after the Canada series, we've got a pre-tour to Zimbabwe to prepare for those qualifiers.
And but any funny dressing room stories you have that you would like to share with the viewers?
Oh, funny dressing room stories. There doesn't really come anything to mind now. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And any favorite moment up till now? any moment that is very close to your heart, in everybody's journeys there are certain moments that stays with them. Any moment till now that has been like stick with you and is very special for you?
Yeah, I've just working with this group at the moment, and like I said, just every time we've qualified for the World Cup, it's such a big moment to actually get onto that big stage and to inspire the younger kids, and yeah, to live out our dream and play against our childhood heroes. Yeah, that's one that just stands out every time we qualify for that World Cup. That relief with all that pressure that's been on your shoulders to finally qualify.
Okay, and who, as you said, are childhood heroes. So, who is your childhood hero? Any favorite batsman or any favorite bowler you have?
Yeah, the last few years, just Nathan Lyon. I know he doesn't play any T20 cricket or ODI cricket really, but the way he bowls, the way the energy he creates in the crease, and the way he just get revs on the ball, his action. Yeah, it's just for our finger spinners. I think it's just yeah, it's a role model, something we can look up to.
Okay, great, great. So that was all about the question, and thank you so much, Bernard, for your time. And it was wonderful speaking with you and knowing about your part of the journey and how you started and how you keep balance and all the details. Thank you so much for your time, Bernard. I hope to connect with you super soon. And let me check with Chen. Just one last question, Bernard. Do you have any message for your fans?
For the fans, yeah, I think just well, thanks for everyone's support. It's always great when people send us messages and when people follow us. It's yeah, we just thank you to everyone. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you for your time and wonderful speaking with you, Bernard. Looking forward
Thanks
to
so much.
connecting you.